This is very important for Bitcoin, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. In today's video, I have 3 news items, very epic ones. I have 5 amazing charts and I have 1 inspirational quote to end the video on this beautiful Friday, guys. Let's quickly jump now into those news items, as there is 1 news item I really like. Let's jump into him. Bam. The news item that I really like is that Tether is gonna launch USDT on the native Bitcoin blockchain using RGB protocol, guys. So the largest worldwide stablecoin is gonna launch on the Bitcoin blockchain. Not on Ethereum, not on Solana, not on Base, on the Bitcoin blockchain using the RGB protocol, which is epic news. Slowly everything will be moving to the Bitcoin blockchain and it will become the most important blockchain out there. And please understand that there is many second layer solutions like Lightning, etc., that make the Bitcoin blockchain not only the safest one, but also the fastest blockchain in the world. So now if you combine, for example, the possibilities with the RGB protocol, then we can start to build Tether on the Bitcoin blockchain and also other things that makes the Bitcoin blockchain even more important. And Bitcoin already was the king when it comes to being a store of value, when it comes to being the gold of the 21st century, when it comes to be the name of the industry and the money that everybody's already using worldwide. Now it's also becoming the king of other applications that will be built on the Bitcoin blockchain. Very important news for Bitcoin. And for all those that don't know what the RGB protocol is, it is an open source smart contract system for Bitcoin and Lightning Network that enables private, scalable and flexible asset issuance and smart contracts. So it's a very big step. It's like comparable to Ethereum, but now on the Bitcoin blockchain. That's what RGB protocol is doing. Open source smart contract system that enables private scalable asset issuance on the Bitcoin blockchain or Lightning. So that's really big news, guys. Please do your own deep dive in RGB protocol. Go and understand what it means that USD Tether is now going to be built also on the Bitcoin blockchain. Always do your own research, but believe me, this is big. Second news item, now that we are soon going back to Thailand again, the previous Thai Prime Minister, Thaksin, I think his name is, he now is endorsing Bitcoin to become a strategic reserve for the Thai government as well. So he's being Prime Minister for a very long time. He's saying now, guys, Thailand should adopt the Bitcoin strategic reserve as well. So when an ex-prime minister that also has other functions within the government says this, then we know something is cooking up there. And Thailand is already one of those countries that's going to say 5 years tax-free if you bring your capital in crypto to Thailand the next 5 years. Tax-free, you can already invest your crypto into real estate in Thailand. Thailand is already launching this program now for tourists to spend their crypto through an app into Thai baht all over Thailand. So yes, Thailand is really working hard to become one of the crypto capitals of the world, guys. That's why I love to be there. Of course, also for the tax reasons, but now also, of course, all tourists will be able to interact with crypto in Thailand. And now on top of that, the ex-prime minister is saying, hey, we should start a strategic reserve. I don't know if you guys know, but Thailand is one of those countries that has one of the biggest gold storages of all countries. Thailand is one of the richest when it comes to gold. And they are starting now to build a strategic reserve in Bitcoin. I do think that they also realize, hey, we can't miss this digital gold boat. We are already doing everything we can when it comes to adoption in Thailand, also to get people and investors here because they don't need to pay tax on their crypto. And now, on top of that, as the government, we are also opening a strategic reserve. Amazing news for Thailand. Happy to go back very soon. Very soon. I'm not going to say tomorrow or the day after, but we will be going back to Thailand somewhere in the next month, guys. Bam. And with all those governments now adopting to that Bitcoin reserve strategy, it comes to mind that I already said like 4 years ago or 5 years ago in a video and an interview with CNBC. I said, guys, Bitcoin is going to be the new world reserve currency. And I know everybody was laughing in my face, and I know everybody said, he's crazy, he lost his mind again. He was already crazy when he went all in. That was a stupid move, that was playing with the risk of the lives of the children and the wife, and what a stupid crazy move. Yes, that turned out to be a really nice move. And now 5 years ago I told you guys it's going to be the world reserve currency. Even the big names in the industry were saying, Didi, come on. Bitcoin is nice, but it's not going to be the world reserve currency. And I told him, yes, I think it is. And look what we are seeing now. All governments making strategic reserves. Why do you think the governments are making strategic reserves in Bitcoin? Because it could become the new world reserve currency, backing all the other fiat shitcoins in our world, guys. So yes, again, that crazy, foolish guy with long hair, normally walking on the beach, now standing in front of this green screen that people think it's a green screen. It's not a green screen, it's my garden. Look, I can even, depth. But yes, I think again I was right. I told two things. One, it could become the world reserve currency, and the second thing I said is the next war is going to be on Bitcoin. Both of those things, in my opinion, are already happening. But let's go into some more happy news. The third news item. Because there is another pension fund entering the market, and this time it's the $556 billion big California pension fund. And that one is now entering the Bitcoin market, opening a Bitcoin strategic reserve for their pension fund as well, guys. They are not buying Bitcoin, but they are buying Bitcoin through MicroStrategy, in total for $142 million US. That's the first buy. Yes, let them start. And when they see the performance of that $142 million, they will slowly start to add more Bitcoins through MicroStrategy to their capital, guys, because pension funds need to survive. They need to make a bigger return on investment to be able to pay all the aging gap that we have, all those people that will go with pension very soon. We need to be able to pay them, so you need to make profits. That's why they are stepping into Bitcoin as well. Three big news items. Let's quickly now jump into the charts, as else this video becomes too long again. In the charts, I will show you what I expect this weekend. Bam! This is the first chart, guys. On the first chart, the 4-hour chart, you can see again that we are crashing into that red box. This is not positive. This is definitely not positive. Maybe the green box is a little bit too big. I'm gonna make that a little bit smaller now, just to show you why it's not positive. For me, this is, look, if you look here, this is the top, this is a lower high, again a lower high, and now again a lower high. We also have a low and a lower low. If we keep support in this area, all fine. If we create a lower low over there, a 108K or 107K, for example, if we would drop to there, that's a really downward channel, which is not positive, guys. Then I expect we drop to 104,000 US, which will be the ultimate support in my opinion, but I will show you this also on a different chart. Because at the moment, look, if we draw the lines, you can easily see we are creating lower highs, and you can easily see we are creating also lower lows, so that's a downward channel, which will end at the 104,000 US before we be able to bounce. Or we need to bounce from these levels in this weekend, and this weekend mostly is volatile, and we need to break this area before, this lower high, so we need to bounce and go higher. Then, just look at the charts, we see a W pattern. Then we have a double U pattern, if you would be doing that. And that would mean we will break out with the depth of that W pattern, bottom till the top, somewhere over there. And that would be a really nice move, because that would bring us back maybe even to that level of 120K, which again exactly is the resistance. Beautiful how TA works, isn't it? So for this weekend, two options. Either we drop to 104, or we find support here, we create a W pattern, and from the W pattern we break out again to the 120K, where there is a lot of liquidity that we can be liquidated. So very big chance that we also go up, guys. Now, on the Gaussian channel, you can also see that the level of support is 102,000 US dollars. This is a 5-day chart. Every candle is 5 days. So this top level of the Gaussian is 102,000 US dollars. So that's a little bit in line with the 104,000 US dollars. But again, Let's see how this weekend plays out, because this is a 5-day chart. If we look at the weekly, we can see already the lines I drew 4 weeks ago. I told you if we top out over here, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles of resistance, we can't break it. There's a big probability we fall back to the next level of support, which is around 104,000. That's why that green line is there. And then we can again try to break out and go to 130, 140, 150. This is just a normal bull market move, guys. It's not like a move that we haven't seen before. We have seen these moves now many times during this bull market. We go up, we come down, we go up, we come down, we go up, we come down, we go up, and then we have that last phase of euphoria where we will go steeply up to, for example, 160K before the bear market starts. Now let's jump into 3 more other charts that you need to see today. This is the first one. This chart shows us the 4-year cycle overlay. You can see exactly where we have gone in those 4 years, how the cycles have moved. So in the top you can see the light green is 2013, the red is 2017, the blue is 2021, the orange is 2025. That's the current cycle. That current cycle hasn't topped out, because you can see that all the cycles mostly topped out in this area over there. This is the block that we have been topping out. So that is still the path we need to have and grow until the top. Again, my target, 160, is somewhere just down below that light blue one. If we will overperform, yeah, we can end up at 200K. We end up in between of all of those. But it's still a lot of months to come. Till the end of 2026, I believe it will be October, November that we see a bull market top somewhere in that area, 150 to 200K max. That's also what you can see in the bottom part. But if you want to analyze that, then please pause the video and check it for yourself. Then there is a second chart, this one. This one as well shows you, look, we are here. This is the red line. That's now the 4th era. All of the markets have topped out in this yellow box. We just entered that box. That box is going to take all the way to around 600 days. Here you can see from the halving. And it's very important to understand that every time in this area we made an all-time high. 2021, 2017, only the 2031 was a little bit earlier, but that also started a little bit later, so that's not a complete cycle. It's not like a 4-year cycle. The other ones are complete 4-year cycles, and they topped out in this area. We are closing in on that area, guys. It's another 60 days to 100 days max that we are in that area of the top. And I still believe that this line, the 10.0 line, that's the bear market bottom times 10, that is 160K. I believe we can easily come towards that line and maybe a little bit above it. Amazing chart. Then we have the last chart for today, guys. Let's make my face a little bit smaller over here. Up there, that's my face, a little bit smaller. This is the last chart, guys. A very, very cool chart. On this chart, you can see how these cycles have been playing out. And please be aware that this one over there, this red dot that you see, it's not today. This is 2029, guys. This is the top of the bull market of 2029. The halving, guys, is going to be somewhere in 2028, somewhere towards this area. That's where the halving will be, guys. So please understand that this is the future. Currently, we are expecting over here the top, November 2025, that would be the ultimate top area. Maybe one dot before, so that could be October, November. That is where we expect the top. And the chart shows you where we are. We are very close. These are the candles. We are almost at that top area, guys. And I truly believe that if we hit that top area, for me 160K, could be 180K, but 160K for me is still the target. If we hit that, we will get a 12-month bear market, guys. And the 12-month bear market will bring us to the bottom again. And that bottom will be somewhere in the end of 2026, beginning of 2027. And from there again, we are gonna buy back. So let that be clear that the end of the bear market is gonna be the end of 2026, beginning of 2027. If you don't wanna get stuck with your portfolio in this bear market, you need to take profits with your trading portfolio towards the top. That could be 120K, could be 130, 40, 50, 60K. It's all up to you how much risk you want to take, but you should be taking profit there as you all bought with me here at that green circle there. There was 16,000 US dollars, that's where we bought. We went up times 8 almost, guys. Please understand that. That's a big run up. That's a shitload of profit. It's not bad to take profit. Nobody ever got poor of taking profit. And we will be able to take profit here with our trading portfolio. I will keep repeating, trading portfolio, not your hodl portfolio. And buy back around this green dot again at the bear market. That's when I will be coaching you again. Hey guys, time to buy. And when you will say, no, it's time to cry. And I say, stop crying, start buying. That is this area where I start to make jokes again about you not wanting to buy because you're crying. I did it also there. I told you guys, stop crying, start buying. Those that did have shitloads of profit over here. Then from there again, we will build up towards a new halving. From that halving again to a new all-time high. And from that all-time high again to a new bull market top in 2029. That is exactly how I expect that the charts will move, guys. So if you want to analyze this, pause the video and analyze it now for yourself, guys. As this is the last chart for today, I hope you enjoyed it. Give him already a thumbs up and check it out again if you didn't understand what I was saying. Then use my special link down below here to sign up to Bybit and claim your amazing bonus up to 30,000 US dollar. You will receive $30 for just signing up. Use my link down below and click it now. I hope you really enjoyed those charts, guys. Yes, the charts show a lot of volatility. Every time, short-term volatility. That is what I told you. In the bull market, the last part is a volatile part. It's an emotional roller coaster. We are in it. Just enjoy it. It's fun. If you go into a normal roller coaster, it's also exciting to go in it, but then it becomes fun. You should see and treat the Bitcoin bull market, last part, euphoria phase, also like that, guys. Now, you're in it, just stay in it until all the indicators start to flash and say, hey, this is the bull market top, and then we exit slowly with our trading portfolio. I will keep repeating, trading portfolio, not your long-term storage, not your hodl portfolio, just you hodl. Keep adding sets to that hodl portfolio and keep managing your trading portfolio in that way that you multiply your Bitcoins on that side. That's your job. That's your pension fund, okay? Now, long term, same target, 160K in the next 3-4 months. We are gonna see the bull market top, in my opinion, in the beginning of October or maybe towards the beginning of November. Somewhere in that month, October, I see a bull market top of 160,000 US dollars. And yes, I do believe that if you're getting really bullish, we could wick all the way to 200K and fall back again, but that will be the bull market top. We will be taking our profits with the trading portfolio around that top and buying back again near the bear market bottom, of which I think is going to be between 60 and 80,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. But let's see, let's first create a top and then start to talk a little bit more about the bear market bottom and how long it will take, normally 12 months. That were the charts, guys. I hope you enjoyed them. Give them already a thumbs up. So let's jump into the inspirational quote. The inspirational quote for today, guys. You can always choose to go back to safety or to go forward to growth. In my opinion, growth should always be chosen over and over and over again. You should always choose to overcome all of your fears, because that's what it is. The reason you're always going back to safety is because you're afraid of the unknown, afraid of that unknown future, that unknown new thing, that new job, that new whatever it is. You're afraid. Fear is in control. Whenever fear is in control, you are doing the wrong things. You're making the wrong choices. Because your choices should never be made out of fear. They should be made out of passion, out of growth, out of the belief in your potential, the belief of what is possible in life. As long as you keep going back to the safety part, you will never grow. And that's only because you fear the new. Why would you fear the new, the unknown, if you have never experienced it? If you never have proven to yourself that you should be fearing it? Why don't you just try it? You always need to try and experience new things. And to do that, you need to lose the fear. If you lose that fear for those new things, then you can judge if you really are afraid of it or if you really like it. But whatever it is, because of trying it, because of experiencing the path to that new thing, you grew. And that growth should be chosen over and over and over again. Never choose going back to the safety zone. That's the ultimate decision that you should be taking. That's like the exit plan. That's like the worst case scenario. You go back to safety. All the other times you should be choosing growth. And growth you can do if you lose the fear for the new. That was the inspirational quote for this weekend, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. What do you think about the news? Epic news for Bitcoin, USDT on the Bitcoin blockchain. What do you think about the charts? I think they were really good charts as well, but if you don't like them, let me know why. And yes, what do you think about the inspirational quote? I wish you an amazing Friday, an amazing weekend, and hopefully see you next week, Monday again, or maybe I will do the first AMA since I think 1.5 months now again here in Spain. Bam!